results, go ahead and click on this OPQ audio video review, and it will talk you a little bit through the OPQ and give you some more background information about it. Also, I have an ideal manager score patterns here. There's a lot of different manager patterns here. I'm going to focus in on one. So let me go ahead and bring that up. So this is an effective manager's OPQ. The people who administer or created the OPQ have gone through and done some research and analyzed it. And these are the scores that very successful managers have on average. Now everybody varies somewhat slightly, but this would give you a good idea. Something I want to point out real quickly, look here, the ideal manager scores fall in the middle. There's no extremes. You don't see any 9s or 10s going on, and you don't see any 1s or 2s going on. So first thing, when you get your score, if you look and you see 1s and 2s, or you see 9s and 10s, those are areas that may need improvement. They may not as well. You want to kind of analyze and compare yourself against the effective manager. For example, this student had a persuasive score of 6, whereas the ideal manager had it as 7. Very similar. I probably wouldn't spend a whole lot of time on that, apart from reading about what it means. However, in controlling, the ideal manager has a 7 score, whereas the student only scored in a 1. So this is an area where the student might want to work on and create a SMART goal for changing that particular behavior. Apparently, they're happy to let other people take control, and they don't like being in charge. However, if you're going to be in a managerial position, that's probably something that you need to learn how to do. So again, this is probably a good area where we could write an effective goal. And you want to go through all of those. Also, there's another thing you can do. You can click on these OPQ scales explanations, and there's 2 of them because they're a big document. And it will detail for you what each one of those items are. I was just talking about controlling, so it'll tell you behaviors that lower scores exhibit, moderate scores, and then high scores. And it tells you what relationships those belong with. So that's good information to have as well. So once we have analyzed our OPQ,